The unique child. In a small, quiet village nestled between rolling hills and ancient forests, there lived a child named Cedric. From the moment Cedric was born, it was clear that he was unlike any other child in the village. His eyes, a deep and soulful shade of green, seemed to hold the wisdom of ages, and his smile had a way of warming even the coldest hearts. The villagers often whispered among themselves, saying that Cedric was a gift from the heavens, sent to bring light into their simple lives. However, as Cedric grew older, it became evident that his uniqueness extended far beyond his appearance. While other children his age were content playing games, chasing each other through the fields, and learning the ways of the world from their elders, Cedric was drawn to the mysteries of the universe. He spent hours gazing at the stars, pondering the meaning of life, and contemplating questions that were far beyond his years. The villagers, though fond of Cedric, began to worry about him. They feared that his deep thinking and unusual interests would set him apart from the others, making his life difficult in a world that often favored conformity over individuality. As the years passed, Cedric's differences became more pronounced. While other children learned to farm, herd cattle, and prepare for the future roles they would play in the village, Cedric immersed himself in books and sought the wisdom of the elders. He spent his days asking questions that had no easy answers, and his nights were filled with dreams of faraway places and unseen wonders. The villagers, though kind-hearted, began to distance themselves from Cedric, unable to understand his thirst for knowledge and his need to explore the unknown. They advised his parents to encourage Cedric to be more like the other children, to focus on practical skills and forget about the abstract ideas that seemed to consume him. Cedric's parents, torn between the love for their son and the pressure from the community, tried to guide him down a more conventional path. But Cedric, with his boundless curiosity and unwavering determination, could not be swayed. He continued to seek out knowledge wherever he could find it, believing deep down that his uniqueness was not a burden, but a gift. One day, a great calamity struck the village. The river that had always flowed steadily, providing water for crops and drinking, suddenly dried up. The villagers were thrown into a state of panic, for without the river, their way of life would be threatened. They tried everything they could think of to restore the water flow, prayers, rituals, and even sacrifices to the gods, but nothing worked. In their desperation, they turned to Cedric, the child they had once considered too different to belong. They remembered his endless questions and his fascination with the mysteries of the natural world, and they hoped that perhaps he held the answer to their dilemma. Cedric, though surprised by the sudden attention, took on the challenge with the seriousness it deserved. He spent days studying the river's course, the patterns of the weather, and the history of the land. Finally, after much contemplation, he realized that the river had been diverted by a landslide in the mountains, blocking its path.